truth revealed De Lima allegedly performs on new Bilibid Prison concert. Alleged evidences against Senator Leila De Lima is pouring. Another video claimed by Duterte and Bato Supporters page to be taken inside the new Bilibid Prison is now viral. The video shows the senator performing with what seemed to be a band. Furthermore, the page claimed that the said video was taken inside the new Bilibid Prison, a clear indication of De Lima's non-hostile relationship with the drug lords of the penitentiary, linking her to the illegal drug activities. The video have quickly went viral as netizens lambasted the senator. The video have now garnered 1.5 million views, 83,000 shares and 15,000 likes as of writing. However, another Memebuster have belied the issue, claiming that the senator was not performing in front of inmates. She was singing in front of Hustisya Volunteers, and the tarpaulin behind her says it all. The said video was allegedly taken after the campaign period where De Lima celebrated her victory together with her supporters and volunteers. Supporters of the senator have fired back and clarified the issue as they publicized photos from the said party. Invite you to watch the video. Ikakasal na sana slain soldier in Sulu was supposed to get married, but the tragic encounter happened. Private First Class Rosalito Arnoco finished a 2-year course in computer technology, but he didn't find success in his job in Cebu. It became a turning point for him to become a soldier together with the influence of his brother, who is also a soldier. Arnoco has been in the service for 8 years. He was first assigned in Lanao del Sur and was later on transferred to Jolo, Sulu back in 2014. He is a part of the 35th Infantry Battalion along with his brother Sergeant Ramelito Arnoco. Ramelito faces a tragic event in his life whereas he needed to bring home the remains of his slain brother, who is one of the 15 soldiers who were killed by Abu Sayyaf on Monday. Last August 8, Rosalito went back home to visit his family. But they did not know that this was the last time that they will see the 29-year-old soldier alive. Rosalito was supposed to get married, but it was postponed due to lack of time because he needed to go back to work. Invite you to watch the video. When this mom received a shocking news on flight, pilot turns the plane back. Read here, when was the last time you did something for a stranger? In a world where evil is rampant, good deeds can be memorable. It may be big or small, but they change the lives of a person in ways we do not know. Peggy Ewell knows this very well, as a deed had been one of her defining moments. She snowboarded a plane from Chicago to Columbus, Ohio, when she turned off her phone as part of the plane's rules. But as the plane rolled away from the gate, it stopped and turned around without even going that far. It went back to the tarmac of the Midway airport. At this point, a stewardess approached her and asked her politely to get off the plane. At first she thought she was on the wrong plane, but as she approached the terminal, a gate agent told her to open her cell phone. This is where it all made sense. Her husband was trying to call him many times, but since she turned off the phone, it left her husband no choice but to contact the Southwest Airlines. It turned out that his 24-year-old son had an emergency. His son, who was at Denver, Colorado, at that time, suffered from a serious head injury and was in a state of coma. Peggy was greatly shocked and was confused of what she needed to do to get there as fast. But just as the anxiety sinks in, a staff approached her and explained that the airlines has arranged her ticket to the next direct flight to Denver and all the necessary documents and details has been taken care of as well. And to her shock, it was all free of charge. They offered a private waiting area, rerouted my luggage, allowed me to board first, and packed a lunch for when I got off the plane in Denver. My luggage was delivered to where I was staying, and I even received a call from Southwest asking how my son was doing, Peggy shared. All thanks to the airline's prompt action and favor, Peggy's son is now fully recovered from the head injury. It sure changed her life forever. Invite you to watch the video. Arrow actor Stephen Amell reacted to GMA's alias Robin Hood teaser, and his Facebook account with more than 5 million followers, International star Stephen Amell shared the teaser of the newest Kapuso show titled Ollie as Robin Hood. He shared the post with a flushed face emoji. A flushed face is an image showing an embarrassed face with a blush on the cheeks. The blush is caused by an embarrassing situation or a mistake. This may be a simple emoticon for the Arrow star, but for the people who are following the actor, it definitely means something more. Tons of netizens came up with a conclusion that this might be something else. Stephen Amell? Do a crossover with him and kill his character, said Rixmankua. Amell, this is embarrassing. Sorry for that, Mr. Amell. Alternate works NPH has no originality. As written by Von Flores. Meanwhile, Carolina Pitt explained, they call it Robin Hood, but it's just a big rip-off, off Arrow. They just thought, hey, why don't we make our own version? We don't care what the people at the CW think. We just call it Robin Hood? In another comment, a Filipina named Clara Cuello said, sorry, fans, believe you found this. In behalf of my countrymen, I am so sorry. Although I have to say, I'd love for your bow to have that kind of feature, lol. Invite you to watch the video. Daigong wants Steve Harvey out of Miss Universe. World peace may be a common aspiration among beauty queens in the Miss Universe pageant, but it's not one shared by President Duterte, at least not where American TV host Steve Harvey is concerned. The president apparently still holds a grudge against Harvey, who infamously read the wrong name when he announced the winner in the pageant last year, and effectively robbed binabining Pilipinas Universe Pia Wurtzbach of her moment of glory as 2015 Miss Universe. Mr. Duterte will block the decision of the Miss Universe organization to get Harvey as anchor of the prestigious pageant that will be held in the country early next year, Tourism Secretary Wanda Corazon Teo said. That's not happening, Teo quoted the president as telling her when informed of Harvey's presence in the contest. Mr. Duterte also told her he was going to talk to Miss Universe officials, because I don't want him to be the host of the pageant, the tourism official said, adding that the president was not laughing when he said that. So he may be serious, Teo said. In a bind, the president's disapproval of Harvey's role in the pageant puts her in a bind, Teo said, as the TV host had already signed a 5-year contract with the Miss Universe organization to serve as anchor in the contest. As to what could happen to Harvey if he insisted on hosting the event, Teo said, that's my problem up to now. Harvey gained worldwide notoriety when he erroneously announced that Miss Colombia Ariadna Gutierrez had won the Miss Universe 2015 crown during the pageant held in Las Vegas, Nevada, in December last year. Moments after the announcement, the host skulked back on stage and admitted the gaffe as he told the stunned audience inside Planet Hollywood that it was actually Miss Philippines who was adjudged the winner. Wurtzbach's historic, albeit controversial, victory ended the country's 42-year title drought in the international beauty competition. Teo said the 2016 edition of the beauty contest would be held in at least 5 cities in the country from January 13 to 30, 2017, with the coronation night to be held at SM Mall of Asia Arena. Venues, pre-pageant contests and events will be held in the cities of Davao, Cebu, Iloilo and Vigan, while all other activities before the coronation night will be done in hotels to avoid causing traffic and inconvenience to the public, she added. Teo said vendors and street dwellers would be taken off the streets of Metro Manila during the entire duration of the pageant. Social Welfare Secretary Judy Tagwawala would lead the efforts to clear the streets of eyesores, but in a more humane way, the tourism official said. Teo also assured the public that the government would not spend a single centavo for holding the pageant in the Philippines. She said a group led by former Ilocos Governor Chavit Singson had promised to raise the $11 million competition fee, and that Singson had already raised half of that amount, as required by the Miss Universe, as down payment. Terrorism threat. Teo said the Department of Tourism was also coordinating with the National Security Council on the threat of the international terrorist group Islamic State to launch attacks during the pageant. I'm sure that after the Miss Universe contest, the Philippines will be on the world map. Everybody will be looking at us because all the beautiful places and destinations will be featured, she said. And the candidates will be going around the country, she added. Invite you to watch the video. Cardinals stun Lions in OT. Altas triumph. Mapua's guards stood tallest in overtime as the Cardinals snapped a 5-game slide with a pulsating 101-97 victory over the San Beda Red Lions yesterday to keep 4th spot in the 92nd NCAA basketball tournament at Filoil Flying V Center in San Juan. Regaining their bearings after watching Arnaud Noah nail a triple to send the game to overtime at 87-all, CJ Izzet, Andoy Estrella and Daryl Menina combined for 14 points in the extra session to boost the Cardinals to their 8th victory in 13 games. Groping for form early, Izzet came alive with 8 straight points in overtime to give the Cardinals enough cushion to put away the Lions, whom they have not beaten in 3 years. Joseph Arielba tallied a game-high 26 points, but he fouled out in overtime, leaving Owelorim to provide front-court muscle for the Cardinals at crunch time. The league's reigning MVP managed just 12 points, but still pulled down 24 rebounds. "It's an important win for us," said Arielba in Filipino. "It's a huge boost considering San Beda is a strong team. We showed that we don't give up." The victory gave the Cardinals some separation from the 5th running Jose Rizal U Heavy Bombers, 7-6, in the race for the last Final Four spot. The Lions wasted an 8-point cushion in the final period with Arielba willing the Cardinals back into the game with 10 of his output in the quarter. Menina hit 2 free throws with 10.7 seconds remaining for an 87-84 lead, but Noah tied the game with a triple, before Menina missed the triple at the buzzer. Earlier, Perpetual Help drew solid games from Gab Dagangan and Daryl Singontico as it turned back Arellano U, 76-62. To forge a tie at second spot with its victims. Dagangan notched 22 points, but it was Singontico who hit the biggest shots with 9 of his 13 points coming in the final period as the Altas improved to 10-3, just half a game behind the Lions. Much like most of the season, the Altas neutralized another high-octane offensive machine in the Chiefs, who came into the game averaging 85.1 points. The Chiefs were held to a season-low output by the Altas, who took an early 18-7 advantage and never looked back. "Defense is really our strength," said Perpetual Help coach Jimal Jikan. Kent Salado and Gio Dalalon led the Chiefs with 22 and 19 points, respectively, but Chiefs coach Jerry Cottonera struggled to squeeze the best out of his reserves. The scores: first game, Perpetual 76, Dagangan 22, Akuti 15, Singontico 13, Pito 10, Coronel 9, Ez 3, Dizon 2, Gallardo 2, Sadiwa 0, Howe 0, Ilagan 0. Arellano 62, Salado 22, Jalalon 19, Flores 6, Cadva 6, Holtz 4, Mecca 2, Valoria 2, Canet 1, Nichols 0, Enriquez 0, Gumaru 0, Rivera 0. Quarters: 18-7, 35-27, 54-48, 76-62. Second game, Mapua 101, Arielba 26, Izzet 15, Menina 14, Orim 12, Baitang 11, Estrella 10, Serrano 7, Unag 6, Victoria 0, Orquina 0. San Beda 97, Macon 19, Balak 18, Potts 15, Noah 10, Tonko 7, Sarah 6, Soberano 5, Presbitero 4, Adamos 4, Aftana 4, Navarro 3, Carlos 2, Alas 0, Baguio 0. Quarters: 19-17, 39-43, 60-65, 87-87, Reg. 101-97. Thank you for watching videos like you. Remember, the channel, register and comment below. Thank you.